Good morning, everyone, or evening, depending on where you are in the world. I just wanted to get on and send a little bit of a follow-up to the video I made recently where I was just talking about becoming more breath aware. This one, what I wanted to talk about is the 3 different zones of breathing and just the differences in them, I guess, and why they're important. So as you begin to notice your breath more, and when you notice your breath, just a little recap, take the time to notice where you're holding tension in your body. Maybe even expand that to, how are you holding your posture? What is your posture saying to you about how you feel right now? Where are you holding the tension in your face? I find that, man, I hold a lot of tension in my jaw, and I had no idea. I didn't think I was a teeth grinder, which I'm not really a teeth grinder. I just hold a lot of tension here. So I've really been working on relaxing that and releasing that, and feeling how it kind of changes the feel of the moment. Anyway, so keep doing that. And then as you want to learn to shift your breath, I want to tell you about the 3 basic zones of breathing. And you are, I'm sure you're aware, but let's review anyway. We have the lower, the diaphragmatic breath, which is, really truly where your diaphragm engages, pulls down for the inhale, it pushes up for the exhale. You can find that by literally just putting your hand, maybe lay down, put your hand or something heavy on your lower belly, and can you move your hand up without moving your chest up? Your chest might move just a little bit, but can you ultimately get the breath to come from your lower belly? This is an area this is where we're designed to breathe. When you watch babies, they'll use this area to breathe, and we just don't do it anymore. But it's where you get the most bang for the buck, I guess. It's where the easiest breath can happen. It also helps to stimulate all the little neurons in our lungs, all the little all just the nerve endings in our lungs, all the way throughout our lungs, so it can send proper messages to the body, and to the brain. So there's the diaphragmatic breathing, and relearning to breathe from this area is very important. And then there's a thoracic breathing. So this breathing, to find this, you can put your hand on either side of your ribs and take a breath and see if you can get your ribs to just move out and move in. Again, it's hard because we're not used to breathing that way, but it really helps to strengthen the core. It helps to, again, just use the lungs efficiently, which we are not doing, and it makes such a difference. So the thoracic, that was just the middle part of your trunk, I guess, just of your body. And then there's clavicle breathing, and that is what we all seem to do these days. And just frankly, it's a really, really bad habit. It lends to over breathing. So as we all go throughout the day, maybe we're breathing through our nose, which is where we want to breathe from most often anyway. But we just do these short, shallow breaths that all happen right here. So what's happening, to the best of my understanding right now, and the information I'm taking in, is that first of all, it uses far too many unnecessary muscles in this area. This is not the area that's designed to help us breathe. So we get too much muscular tension, we hold it in our shoulders, we hold it in our neck, and in addition to that, then we are actually getting too much oxygen, and we're releasing then too much carbon dioxide. We actually need some of that carbon dioxide in our body, and when we don't have enough of it, then our heart actually has to work harder. So breathing only from the chest, and most often from the chest, makes your heart work harder. It lends itself easily to increased anxiety and depression. It causes us to have higher pain levels when we can breathe down into our lower system. it actually can stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system better, which will calm and relax your entire body. So breathing up here lends itself to more cardio and respiratory problems. Our blood pressure goes up. It's just, it's not how we're designed to breathe. It's just how we, I don't know. It's just how we do it, I guess. It's just how we got in a habit of doing it. So our job is to then retrain ourselves to breathe properly. I used to feel like I couldn't get a good deep breath, which, you know, I consider myself a fairly healthy person, and I would find myself kind of gasping for a deep breath every now and then. And it's, I think, one of the very first things that maybe caught my attention about breath. Now that I consciously work on breathing from another place, muscle memory, you know, just kind of understanding what's happening, I am truly experiencing that I am so much more comfortable breathing. That sounds very strange, but it's not, I don't feel like I'm gasping. I feel like my body is working easier and getting more what it needs. It instantly gives me the ability to become more aware in the moment and more then lends me to be able to have more control over my thoughts, my reactions, again, the tension that I hold, and yeah, my ability to just feel as if I'm getting a good solid breath has completely changed. So, where do you breathe? Most of you, when you're paying attention, it's going to come through the chest. I still do it. I still notice I do it all the time. But see what it feels like to really learn to breathe from these other areas. Do it as often as you can. When you notice you're breathing here, change your breath to down here. It can take a little work because they're not muscles we're used to using all the time necessarily for breathing in particular. But just keep at it and see how you feel. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what your experiences are. I'd be very curious to hear. And, you know, I'm happy to share my journey. I would love it if you shared yours with me. So anyway, I guess that's all for right now. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.